Hello everyone. Tonight I'm going to go over something that I've had a lot of phone calls on this particular week, and that's acid reflux. Now I want to explain to you a little bit more about what acid reflux is and why people get it. Now some of you people watching this video have no problem with that. You already know what acid reflux is because you suffer from it. One of the things that I'm going to talk about is acid reflux is not a disease per se. It's more of an eating disorder. You're eating foods that actually cause acid reflux. Now, God bless you, the doctor's going to give you something for it, some sort of an antacid to keep the acid down, which really is not even the problem. Matter of fact, the problem is the acid that you have is already incapacitated. Okay, so let's spend a few seconds here so you understand this. Number one, now I do apologize, I don't draw well, but if you notice how the stomach is, down here I've drawn it in the body. The stomach is sort of a chamber up in here and then it rolls down. And there's a reason for that. The lower part of the stomach has actually got the acid that dissolves your food. Now your stomach acid should be a 1, okay? Just for sake of understanding, that's be like battery acid, okay? You could drop a nail in it and it'll eat it up, okay? That's what it should be. Now, here's the problem though. The stomach acid sets in this area here, okay? It doesn't rise up into here or into here because these areas are not protected. They don't have the same type of cells that are on this stomach lining down here that is designed as the chamber for dissolving, okay? Now, what ends up happening is you eat these certain foods, and I'm not going to tell you about them right now. They're in the book that I'm going to show you about. But these certain foods are actually going to make this acid go from a 1 to maybe a 2.2 or maybe even a 3. Okay, it just depends on, how much of this stuff you're eating. But what they're going to do is they're going to make your acid level go down. Now, when the acid level goes down, what happens is this little thing up here, the stomach, when it gets acid level of 1, closes this door, okay? This door gets closed so there's no acid going up into here, okay? Now, if the acid doesn't achieve a 1 or even like a 1.1 or 1.2, if it achieves any higher than that, I'm going to erase this real quick. Okay. Okay, so let's just call it 1 for right now for sake of argument, okay? So if it's a stomach acid of 1, this flap is closed. If it goes to 2 or 3 or higher, this flap is not, it's not given the signal to close, okay? So the doctor rushes in with all their infinite wisdom and gives you a pill to lower your acid. Well, that's not your problem. The problem is your acid's already too low to digest food now. But he's giving you a pill to give you comfort here because this isn't closing. Now, why does he give you the pill? Well, it's real simple. He gives you the pill because you're not going to change your diet. I mean, let's be honest. About 75% of people watching this video tonight are never going to change their diet. So in essence, the doctor's fighting a battle. He can't win. So what does he do? He does the best thing he can do, and that's he gives you this pill. Now, I don't know what type of medication he's putting you on for your acid reflux. There's several of them out there. But he gives you that because you're not going to change your diet. And the sad truth is your doctor wouldn't know what kind of diet to put you on anyways, because that's not what they learn. They're a medical doctor, okay? So, interestingly enough, this is a scenario you cannot win by going to see a doctor. Now, I am going to add one more case to this, because by having low stomach acid, you actually increase your risk of cancer greatly, dynamically actually. So again, this is definitely not a good thing to have. But tonight we wanted to talk about acid reflux, why you get it. It's really related to the foods that you're consuming that actually destroy the way that your acid develops, because they're foods that are going to bring your acid level down. Now, don't worry, we have a book for you. I just wrote my book called If You Only Knew. Now understand, when you go to find this on Amazon, by the way, If You Only Knew, you have to put in that, and you also have to put in my name, Mark Gruhl, okay, because Mark Gruhl is the author. So if you just put in "if you only knew," now, I was a little bit amazed by this too. There's quite a few people who use that in their book covers. So there's a lot of "if you only knews," okay, but there's only one that has me as the author. So interestingly enough, this book will tell you what to do to change this situation, but that's if you want change. See, some of you will just take the tablet. Some of you are just going to take the pill from the doctor and everything's going to be great. But about 25% of you watching this video are saying, you know, Mark, I'm tired of the medications. They really don't work anyways. And I just don't want to do that anymore. And if that's who you are, you tuned into the right video. But this is the acid reflux video, and this is the book that will help you understand what foods to sort of stay away from if you want to live your life without having to deal with that stomach acid situation. So again, thank you so much for watching my video tonight. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've learned something, and I really hope you get a chance to take a look at my book, and hopefully this helps you with everything you need. I'm sure it will if you read it from cover to cover, but you guys have a great night, and thank you again.